All right, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Dear Dinah. It's been a long time since I've done this series, and I think the main reason is because, I've been trying to do videos that broadcast more to a wider audience, and, along with that, I haven't really been getting as many questions, but we have this question that's been in the inbox for a couple of days now. If you want to send your own question, feel free to link in the description to the email that I use. So go send it there, and I'll do my best to give you an answer, but, no promises. Hey Dinah, hope this email finds you well. I've discovered you from your 10 Habits That Changed My Life video and subscribed. My life is not good and I hate it. I live with my father. I'm 23 and I have over 40K saved up, but I'm unemployed here in the UK. I'm doing YouTube on the side, but I haven't been focused at it. Only did 2 uploads. My recent one has been posted 9 days ago. I have no friends and getting girls at the moment. Due to my negative thoughts every single day and lack of motivation, I sleep till the afternoon waiting for the day to be over. I watch Corn every day and I isolate myself because of how comfortable it is. There's not a day that goes by where I always say I need to change my life. This is not the way I want to live my life. I live in a city I don't like and I know I need to make money and I need to save money because I want to bootstrap my ideas. What advice do you have for me to get out of this situation, to build a great life, to make money, and to not go back to this type of life again? How do I go about getting girls or making new friends? As of now, I don't like people, so I stay by myself because of bad experiences I had in the past. I don't know how to talk to girls or ask them for stuff. I just feel terrible every day, man. I'm 5'11" and I weigh 59 kilograms. Thanks for reading. Hope to hear back from you soon. I like how he, gave like a physical description of himself afterwards. I don't know. You don't really need to do that in these kind of things. You don't even need to say as much as he did, but I appreciate the letter nonetheless. I appreciate the questions nonetheless. This is very tough because essentially you're saying, what advice do you have for me so that you can fix me? And I don't have to go back to feeling bad. I feel bad. How do I not feel bad? That's, it's not a simple math equation where it's like, oh, all you have to do is, start going to the gym and then boom, you're not going to feel bad anymore. Life doesn't work like that. You're 23, as you said, so I'm not bashing you for anything like that. I am interested to know how you have 40K saved up, as it doesn't, I don't know what work you do or anything like that, but that's pretty good savings so far. I know you're saying you want to save more and earn more to move out, but I don't know what housing prices are like in the UK. Sorry, I'm from America. I'm too lazy to do the research. But first off, it does sound like you're kind of a little more ahead than you think you are. First off, you are making YouTube videos, which is cool, which is nice. You have a hobby. You have money saved up. You might be unemployed. I think you said you're unemployed. I guess based on the lifestyle, it probably seems like I would guess, since you're sleeping until the afternoon, waiting for the day to be over. I'm kind of the opinion of tough love. I'm not the type to be oh, it's okay. Just stay in your room and just hope maybe one day, hopefully you'll feel better. I'm not really about that. I'm about, I don't want to say guilt, but I'm about making something of yourself. Maybe it's my own upbringing, but I would get branded for staying in my room all day, for not working, for, having so much given to me. And I'm not trying to guilt you again. This is not my goal, but think about what an opportunity you have rather than how, how much of a bad situation you are in, right? If you think about the opportunity you have as in it's so nice to be alive. It's so nice that I can see, I can breathe, I can hear things, I can smell things, I can take a run if I want to, I can go outside and meet someone if I want to. Many people suffer from handicaps, from disabilities that if they were quote unquote normal, if they didn't have any problems, they would be begging for your life right now, I think if you think about it in that perspective, you've been given a gift and you're essentially not using it, right? You're by sitting around waiting in your room all day, especially for the day to be over. It's you're not even looking forward to a weekend, to a vacation. You have to look forward to something. That's one of the things I talked about in my last video, the importance of continuously looking forward to something. Not that you're only looking forward to things and you're never satisfied with, whatever the situation, the case may be. But yeah, man, you got to understand what you have first here. Okay. And once you do, hopefully that will get you out of bed. Hopefully that will get you moving a little. The next thing I really, really, really encourage you to do is create a non-negotiable daily routine. I don't care if this is take a 5-minute walk right when you get up in the morning. I don't care if it's finish, 2 gallons of water before you go to bed every single day. Like it doesn't matter. Tell yourself a routine. Tell yourself a list of non-negotiable goals. Obviously, like things that are like a little more on the productive side, right? Like don't say like, oh, I'm trying to get dark matter in Call of Duty, in every single Call of Duty. Like that's not the most productive. Like, yes, you're going to I guess, quote unquote, do something with your life. But if you're not streaming it, if you're not making videos on it, you're not making content on it, like it's kind of a waste of time. That's kind of how I see gaming, right? If you're not doing anything productive with it, then you're kind of just like throwing away the time and not getting it back. At least this way, where I do YouTube, it's like I'm throwing away the time gaming and making videos and all that stuff, but at least I'm getting some time back or some money back. And, I'm helping people. It feels a little more worthwhile than just sitting around talking to nobody all day, every single day. The reason why I think that you need to make this non-negotiable list, and if you want, I could give you some ideas, easy things like, hey, maybe sign up for a gym, maybe go out and force yourself to talk to like one person every single day, maybe build yourself a budget so you know how much your income is and how much you plan to save, when, like build a projection plan of when you can move out, because I know that's what that's what you want right now, because you don't live in a city that you like, and so you have to do things that change it. Whether you think you're too thin, whether you think you're too fat, you have to do something to change it. Whether you like your city or not, whether you like your job or not. Like sitting around, no motivation, no talking to people, just being miserable. Like, unfortunately, bro, like, yeah, sorry for the tough love. It's not going to help anything. I get that you're not choosing, most people are probably not choosing this, but I think of it as like this. This is the easy way. Right? Do you want to live in a way that you're abiding by the easy way? Because the easy way of doing things is easy for a reason. And it's because everybody can do it, right? It's hard to make a healthy salmon broccoli meal, after a long day after the gym. It's hard to make that, to cook that, buy the groceries, all that stuff. It's easy to go to Taco Bell and get a freaking deluxe cravings box, right? Do you want to sit around do you want to like go to the gym at like 6 a.m. knowing you have like a whole work day of meetings, but you prioritize your body and you need that mental clarity? Or do you just want to sleep until the very last minute because that's easy, right? That's what I'm trying to say here, right? Like the easy way in life is always easy for a reason, and it's because it's usually not better for you. Now, that's not to say every single time. Sometimes, obviously, we're human. We have limitations and capacity constraints, right? We can't just become a machine and be at the gym for 8 hours a day because otherwise, like we don't survive or something like that. Like, no, we're human, right? I'm not saying be at the gym 8 hours a day, but I'm saying, if you've never been to the gym, if you've never taken a run, if you never did like 100 push-ups and challenged yourself, right? Pushing yourself in any way, you don't have to spend like, tons of money on the gym. You don't have to spend tons of money in any specific place, but that push for yourself is important, right? And when you start making promises for yourself, these non-negotiables that, no matter what happens, it doesn't matter if I have a cousin coming over, I'm still going to the gym. It doesn't matter if I ate bad yesterday, I'm eating good today, right? You have non-negotiables that you're not going to give up for. This will get you back on track because there's something to live for. You're keeping a promise to yourself. Even if you have nobody else in your life, you're still going to hopefully keep that promise to yourself. And again, if you don't, it's because it's the easy way. Oh, no one's going to know if I don't go to the gym today except me. No one's going to know if I don't eat right, if I don't get out of bed. Nobody's going to know these things except you. I'm not here with a microscope and a telescope making sure, hey, it's 8 a.m. Are you out of bed yet? Are you at the gym at 9 yet? I'm not there. I don't frankly care that much, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like I got my own stuff to worry about. Yes, when viewers, send stuff in, like I want to help because that's what the point of this channel is. But again, I'm not into like the babysitting business. I don't care that much, again, no offense, not to this viewer and not to anybody who might send in a potential question or anything like that, but I'm just very real. I just, whether you do it or don't, I don't care. I obviously hope you do because that's the point of this channel. That's the point of me making these videos, is to help you guys. He also goes on to say, like, what advice do you have for me to get out of this situation, to build a great life, to make money, and not to go back to this type of life again? I mean, that's kind of like, I don't even know how to answer this, right? That's kind of like a super broad, super just like, oh, fix me, please. Like, I don't know what to do. Fix me. Like, yeah, I don't have all the answers either. I guess that's the first part I'd say. Second part I'd say is to do actual research. I don't know what your interests are, right? Yeah, like certain ways that I find interesting to make money might be completely different than you. And I don't want to give you like, oh, just steal my like, easy recipe and you'll be a millionaire in like 5 days, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not life. That's not how things go. It doesn't matter what YouTubers or streamers you watch. That's not life. I feel like you might have this like misconstrued idea of like, oh, like people on TikTok, people on Instagram say like making money is so easy. Getting a job is so easy. How do I, everyone seems so happy online. That's another thing, right? Maybe you should delete social media, as I talked about in like many videos. The comparison trap, like most people don't even realize like they are comparing themselves. It's not even like usually it's not like a conscious decision where it's like, oh man, like this guy has this kind of car and this kind of house. And like, oh man, anyway, here's my day. But then the next, apartment tour they go on, the next time they go into their job, it's like, oh, wow, I remember like, this guy's like 20 years old and he lives in a spot way better than me, way cooler than me. And you start to feel bad about yourself. And you start realizing like, oh, where did that even come from? It's from social media. It's because you are constantly stimulated by things that are like essentially not real, or if they are real, they are people's absolute highlight reels. Nobody's going to post them eating a bag of Doritos at 4 a.m., right? But they will post their new BMW. They will post the brand new house and all its luxuries that they just got, right? And they're not going to post their fight with their girlfriend or their wife. They're not going to post them getting laid off, 5 years ago. Like, they're not going to post anything that like makes them in a bad light. And so, be careful what you view on social media, because a lot of things are, biased or just straight up not real. And yeah, hopefully this video helped. As far as like talking to people, I've made previous videos on that in the past. I think I'm kind of running out of time here, but essentially I'd say just get out of your comfort zone. Just push yourself. Go to a coffee shop, go to Target, and just strike up a conversation. Oh, do you know where the milk is? Oh, what's your favorite milk? Like, it don't matter. It could be about anything. It could be about 5 seconds long. Just do it. Push yourself. I know it's not easy, but you're not going to get anywhere by dwelling on this by yourself. Thankful that you sent this letter, but again, I can't be there with you every single day, pushing you and motivating you. You got to find that drive in yourself. Non-negotiable disciplines. That is the key thing here that I hope you take away. And I wish you luck. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sending in the letter. Subscribe for new guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.